Good morning, or good evening, whatever time of day it is, hope it's a good one. It's currently the afternoon here, so it's neither of those for me, but anyway, let's get into the video. Okay, so in my last video, I was looking for a certain champ with 1 crystal, and long story short, I got her with the whole intention of getting her to have a go at completing the initial run of Labyrinth. So in this video, I'm going to go and showcase how an unduped Medusa does in Labyrinth, because it is possible to complete the initial run of Labyrinth with an unduped Medusa. Obviously, a duped Medusa will be more favourable, but that is not the scenario I've been given. So, I've just completed initial run of 5.3 with her, and I am loving her. I'm so happy I went for her, and I'm so happy Caban gave me her with 1 crystal, and that's even when she's unduped. But I guess it's really time for the big one, so let's see how she does. Okay, so whilst I start showing the fight, I have shortened down both of these fights because there is one problem with using an unduped Medusa, and that is that it does take a lot longer than obviously using a duped Medusa. So unless you want to just watch 20 minutes of fighting averagely, then I had to cut it down. But still, I'm gonna commentate over this first one probably. So I'm going with the strategy of going in, well, starting with a parry, going in, getting to my first special, then using the first special. Once you go in with 2 heavies, that gives them 2 armor breaks, the enemy 2 armor breaks, and then your first special will get them to armor shattered. That's when you can deal most damage even with an unduped Medusa. You also want to bait the first special, which is a massive problem, I think maybe in this fight, because Red Hulk was reluctant to use his first special, which was really annoying because it killed down my enraged timer pretty quickly. So yeah, that was one problem. Other than that, you just got to intercept really well. Now, both Red Hulk and Star-Lord aren't the best champions to show off an unduped Medusa, because Red Hulk just constantly has energy resistance, so Medusa can't get off her maximum amount of damage on her. And Star-Lord has over 3 million health, and in most of the enemies you fight in the first path of Labyrinth, you have around 1.5 million health. So, but when you do watch the Star-Lord, take a look at how much damage Medusa does to Star-Lord before, spoiler alert, she does die before finishing him off. Well, I wasn't even close to finishing him off, but you'll see how much damage she can deal. Now, that being said, like I said, I'm not the best fighter, so you will see a lot of bad mistakes happening, but it's a learning curve. I'm just not going for the Labyrinth run today or tomorrow or next week. It will be at least a month away whilst I grind up some units, grind up some revives as well. And if you don't do this already, save your free crystals, the ones you get every 4 hours, because they can really help when it comes to things like Labyrinth of Legends or Act 5.3, 5.4, because otherwise your mainly health potions start stacking up in your what do you call it, in your inventory, is it? Yeah, and they go to waste, so just save them up and use them when needs be. Yeah, as you can see, my Medusa's currently having a go. I did start off badly. These are pre-recorded because I've noticed that I play a lot better when I'm not talking over either. I'm not multitasking, so I am talking over a recorded attempt at Red Hulk. As you can see, I did die to Red Hulk, but if you can look at the top right screen, the enraged timer, you can see that I still got 3/4 of the second enraged timer left, and I did take out pretty much 1/3 of Red Hulk's health, so you could easily take off 50% of his health before the enraged timer goes. So any good player could do Red Hulk probably in 2 with an unduped Medusa. But like I say, Red Hulk's not the best starting fight to show an unduped Medusa because of his energy resistance. So once you get past Red Hulk, you can you can most definitely take out a lot of the champions in one. But that does depend whether you can bait specials, saving you time on the enrage timer. Obviously, if the evades go in your favor, and how well you can intercept, basically, because a lot of Labyrinth Legends relies on intercepting. So if you're not good at intercepting, I would say forget about doing a Labyrinth run. I have been practicing on Red Hulk a lot, and I can't say I did too badly on this one, but I need to step it up when it comes to the actual Labyrinth run. Anyway, like I said, these fights did take a long time with an unduped Medusa, but in the end it's all about saving as many units as you can from revives and health potions rather than boring yourself to death just fighting, taking out one champion. Anyway, for this next Star Lord fight, I'm just gonna play some music or something. And that'll be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed.